All right, man. So you already know what it is, man. That new Solo Leveling movie just recently got announced and it looks absolutely amazing. I'm so glad I'm not a hater, man. All my non-Solo Leveling haters, aren't you glad you're not a hater and you get to enjoy this peak? We got to talk about the haters, man. Because look, this show is absolutely amazing. And I'm never going to let nobody convince me that it's not, okay? But I think I started to figure out why, because I feel like, I don't know, it's something about the hate for Solo Leveling that just seems weird to me. It feels weird. It feels forced at times. So I'm going to talk about all of my thoughts on the hate and on the show in general. So let's get into it, man. All right, so this is what I want to say, man. Solo Leveling, it might not be for you, okay? Solo Leveling is a high action libido anime. Let me say that again. It is a high action libido anime. And what this basically means is that people like us that watch Solo Leveling, we don't need much before we get to the action, okay? I don't need to be wined and dined with character development, or I don't need you to flirt with me with backstory. You know, just do just enough. Just look good, okay? Just look good, have good animation, you know, have just enough motivation and story, and I'm ready to go for these action scenes, okay? I'm bricked up, okay? Some of you guys out there that don't like Solo Leveling, I get it, okay? You weren't moist enough for the action sequences, and so you couldn't enjoy it. You needed to get taken to Applebee's, you know, get some appetizers, drink a little wine, you know, all that stuff before you can watch your action sequence. No, not me, man. I'm bricked up and ready to go, man. I got all I need to know. Oh, you trying to save your mom? Let's get it. Fight to your heart's content. All right. Oh, Jin Woo, you just trying to get stronger? Okay, yeah, another fight. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready. You know what, Jin, you want to fight just because, Jin Woo? Yeah, fuck it. That's good enough for me. Good enough for me. Let's get the next fight scene. Because honestly, let's keep it a whole buck, man. Even the Solo Leveling haters, you watch the show because you are an action lover. You love action as well. Okay, so don't try to act like you're any better, okay? You still watching very surface level shows for fight scenes, okay? You a dog just like us, okay? You just want to get wined and dine first. You just weren't moist enough to enjoy the fights in Solo Leveling. That's all it is, okay? And I think that's one of the things people love so much about Solo Leveling is that it gives us the thing that we're watching this show for over and over and over again and continuously. Okay, a lot of times you ever watch a show where you really like one aspect about it, but it feels like they being stingy with it. Like, for instance, I'm watching this show called From. Okay, it's this kind of horror show with these zombies, these guys that knock on your door at nighttime and stuff like that. And I love them. That's what I love most about the show is these monsters. And every time they show up, I love the show. And I wish they showed up more. Like the newest season, they was stingy with them. You know, if they showed up more, I would have loved the show more. And that is just a small example of what Solo Leveling kind of represents. It's like, hey, do you want to see some high octane death matches with great choreography and animation in your anime? Yes. What? That sounds great. Okay, guess what? This show, Solo Leveling, we're going to do that over and over and over and over and over again. And guess what? We're going to keep raising the stakes. The monsters are going to get stronger. The main character is going to get a new ability every fight. Like, yo, hey, sign me up for this shit. See, that's a big thing with Solo Leveling haters. Every time they describe the show, it sounds amazing. And I don't know why they say these things like they're criticisms, like, oh, hey, the main character is overpowered and he destroys everybody and he's just an aura farmer and all this stuff. Fantastic. What are you talking? You just said great things. Was that a criticism? I was waiting for the criticism. Was that it? That sounds amazing. Like, I saw that XQC guy, not saying he's whatever about him, but that XQC guy said, oh, it's the most boring show. He just pulls out admin potions and all this other stuff and da-da-da-da. That's not a real criticism to say that a character is overpowered. Okay, we watch plenty of shows with overpowered main characters and it's fine. Have you ever watched The Matrix? Neo is broken. Neo is broken. He's overpowered. You ever watch Freerin? Freerin is overpowered. She literally beat the game. Freerin starts after she already beat the game, her whole party. So she don't really got no real ops in the show. She just broken. Okay? One Punch Man, obviously, he's extremely strong. You ever watch, I'm gonna go old school baseball. You ever watch 1 Outs? You niggas wouldn't know nothing about 1 Outs. Okay? He was cheating. The guy in 1 Outs, he literally does not lose. Okay, so saying a character is overpowered or they're not gonna lose and it doesn't matter. Okay, it's how you execute on the show. So that doesn't mean a show is bad just because the main character is overpowered or they're not gonna die. Cause newsflash, 90% of the shows you watch, the main character doesn't die. And then if the main character does die, you gonna get mad. Everybody hates every show where the main character dies. Nobody likes when the main character dies. They're not gonna die. So that's one thing Solo Leveling haters say that just confuses me. Like, they say it as if you can't make a good show about an overpowered, strong main character. Okay, that just doesn't make sense to me because there is plenty of examples of great shows with an overpowered main character. Doesn't make sense. And I know where the hate for Solo Leveling started. Okay, when it was coming out and the show was, popping and playing, no, the hate was never this loud, or the haters were never this bold. Obviously, people hate every show. There's haters for every show, but at times haters can get very bold and loud and think that they're correct. Okay, and this all started when Solo Leveling won Crunchyroll Anime of the Year, and people felt like it robbed Freerin. Ever since then, the haters have been loud and they're bold and they feel like they're right, and they're so confident now that they say stupid shit. They say stupid shit. I seen a comment where somebody says Solo Level is the worst anime ever. You've never seen Zatman. Oh my God, that shit is trash. If Solo Leveling never won that Anime of the Year award, these motherfuckers would not be so bold and not be so loud, saying the dumbest things ever. Man, I saw somebody say Solo Leveling could never compete with Demon Slayer. That show has so much more depth and blah, blah. Nigga, it's called Demon Slayer. It's the most basic thing you could ever watch. It's about slaying demons. It's called Demon Slayer. It's called Demon Slayer. It's like if Solo Leveling was called Dungeon Hunter. And I love Demon Slayer, but Demon Slayer is a very basic show. What are we talking about here? Now, this is a quick little criticism I want to address that always confuses me about Solo Leveling haters. Have you ever seen that Solo Leveling haters, it's become popular to say that Solo Leveling puts you to sleep? I'm gonna break in your damn house, because how you falling asleep with all these fireworks and light shows going on your screen? Yeah, I'm breaking in your house. I'm taking everything. You ain't gonna wake up. Something wrong with your ears. Hey, look. This is Solo Leveling haters. When you ask them, do they want to see some fight scenes? Hey, you want some action? You want to see this fight scene? No, I'm sleepy. Well, it's about to be Jin Woo versus the Ant King, man. Come on. No, it's not enough character development. I just didn't get enough backstory today, and I'm ready. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. See, that's what they mean when they say Solo Level and put them to sleep. They just didn't get enough moisture. They didn't get enough moisture down there before the fights, and I get it. I understand. I'm personally bricked up, ready to go for that next fight, man. Let's get it. Now, if I want to talk about where I think this actually comes from, I think I know the exact reason. Okay, it's because this is a projection. Okay, what do all Solo Leveling haters complain about with the show? Story, character development, all these things that are, more prevalent in slower shows, where it's more about the dialogue, the story, all of that. They're slower shows. Shows that are actually more conducive to putting niggas to sleep. Okay. They're shows that they love, and they are probably good shows. Okay. They're actually putting people to sleep. And so they're trying to project it onto a show like Solo Leveling. It's deflection. Okay. Because hear me out, right? I used to be. I'm not no more. So let me say that. I know it's great now, but I used to be a Vinland Saga season 2 hater. I thought it was boring and I just couldn't get through it. And I was like, I don't get it. But I rewatched the whole show from beginning to end. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I see now Vinland Saga is really, really, really good. Okay. But when I first watched Vinland Saga season 2, nigga, I literally fell asleep multiple times watching Vinland Saga season 2. And let me say this, okay? You people that's saying that Solo Leveling puts you to sleep, gun to your head. Gun to your head. if the Lord of Objectivity said, hey, which anime put a higher percentage of people to sleep that watched it? Vinland Saga season 2 or Solo Leveling? Which one? Which one? Say it. Say it. Say it. Say the correct answer. You not saying Solo Leveling unless you don't care about your life. If you don't care about your life, you say it's Solo Leveling because you know niggas was taking powerful naps to Vinland Saga season 2. All right, so stop projecting, okay? Solo Leveling ain't putting nobody to sleep. I'm gonna put you to sleep if you say that shit again, okay? Now, another thing that Solo Leveling haters love to say is that my nigga Jin Woo, I know it's not pronounced Jin Woo. I'm calling him Jin Woo. Calm down. My nigga Jin Woo, he didn't deserve his powers. He just got strong out of nowhere. Okay, hold up. Let me talk to you for a second, okay? 99.9% of anime characters don't deserve their powers. Okay, Jin Woo is no exception. He's not different. Okay, what did One Punch Man do? I know it's a comedy, but what did he do in his show to get strong? He did push-ups, sit-ups, and crunches, and he could kill God. Shut up. Okay, every character in damn near every anime is born. They're born with these abilities. They just gotta draw it out. They just didn't know. I was like, oh, I actually was God the whole time. Look at Ichigo. Ichigo is everything in the entire show. Okay, Naruto got a demon inside of him. He Uzumaki. Man, what we talking about, man? We look at every anime. All these characters are inherently broken. Okay, they were born with it. But what did Jin Woo, I know it's not Jin, what did Jin Woo have to do to get his power? He basically had to survive the world's deadliest escape room. He had to figure some shit out. He was like, hold on. Let me lock in. Oh, yeah, we got to do this. Bro, why don't nobody give him credit for that? That was the world's deadliest escape room. And if he didn't figure out the answers, he was dead. See, that's something that people don't give Jin Woo credit for. They say there's nothing about him. His trait is not that he's a harder worker, any of this other stuff. It's that he is a survivor. He is a survivor. See, you weren't paying attention. See, that was always his thing. He was weak, but he always survived everywhere he went. So this is what made him so equipped to survive this double dungeon more than anybody else, because even though he wasn't the strongest, he was the best survivor. He was the best at surviving. And yes, after that, he was granted a broken ability to get stronger, that no one else in the world has. Okay, and that's where you could say, okay, that part is unfair, where he has an ability where he can get stronger where others cannot. But he did have to at least earn it, whereas other people were just born broken, literally in this show. All right, so right here, I actually realized I messed up while I was editing. I was going to say that people in Solo Leveling are bored with these power levels, but I actually remembered that no, they just awaken it. That's why they call them awakenings. So it's even worse because the characters in this show literally just wake up S tier or wake up A tier. Okay, so they're really not that deserving either in this show in comparison to Jin Woo. So I don't know what we're talking about with this whole deserving the strength and stuff, because we watch plenty of shows with plenty of characters with powers that they don't deserve, especially in comparison to everybody else in that world and what they are doing. Now, another thing that solo leveling haters say that really confuses me, is they say it's just like every other show. This show is just like it. Which one? Which one is actually just like Solo Leveling? You're gonna say a show that I literally stopped watching because it's not like Solo Leveling. Okay, you'll say Solo Leveling is just like Sword Art Online. Are you serious? You talking about Sword Art Online, the show where in season 1 they took time off to go to a cabin to raise some digital baby and play house. I hated that. That never happens in Solo Leveling. That's one of the reasons I like it. There are shows where they do have similarities, like a system, and it's similar to the isekai, even though Solo Leveling is a reverse isekai, but they just always have stuff that gets in the way of my enjoyment. And a lot of times it's the stuff you say is bad about Solo Leveling. Like, people will say Solo Leveling is bad because it doesn't do stuff with side characters. That's why I like it. That's why, bro, I was watching this anime called Overlord, another show with a broken, overpowered main character. By the way, nobody said it was bad because of that. But in season 2 of Overlord, they was focusing on some lizard niggas. And I'm like, where is the main character? I'm only watching this to see this skeleton motherfucker destroy people. Okay, get these lizards off the screen. I stopped watching it. I dropped the show. That doesn't happen in Solo Leveling, bro. We don't have some stupid side characters but trying to masquerade as the main character or spending too much time with him. I don't care about him. That's actually a problem I have with One Punch Man. If you watch One Punch Man, you know that Garo for a time basically becomes the main character. I hate that. I want to see Saitama do stuff. He doesn't do enough stuff in One Punch Man. It's called One Punch Man, and he's not in it enough. That's a negative to me. But in Solo Leveling, guess what? If you watching it for Jin Woo, you're going to see him every episode doing something, and he's a very prevalent part of the story and all of the action. That's great. And look, before I continue, okay, because I know how Solo Leveling haters are, okay? They're like that Twitter meme, right? Where you say, I like waffles, so you hate pancakes. Let me be very clear, okay? Just because I really enjoy a show like Solo Leveling that just focuses on one character, doesn't do so much with the backstories and character development and all this other stuff that you guys say every story needs, that doesn't mean I don't like shows that have these elements more, okay? Just because I go to motherfucking get a fish sandwich doesn't mean I don't like getting chicken. Okay, you guys act like it's mutually exclusive. Okay, you can't like, if you like Solo Leveling, there's no way you like story-based or slower shows. You just a fucking you stupid caveman that only likes fights and blah, blah, it's your first anime you ever seen. Like, pretentious motherfucker, fuck you. We probably watching the same shit, you idiot. We watching the same shit. You gonna say I got bad taste? You got bad taste too. Okay, I just like Solo Leveling and you don't. Okay, but we both watching the same stuff probably. But the thing about Solo Leveling is it's refreshing to have a show like this, a show that just gives you the things that you need to enjoy the action sequences. It constantly gives you fight after fight. It elevates the stakes constantly. It's all about ore farming and style, and it doesn't care about people like these haters who gonna complain, so we can finally get a show like this. Okay, we can have our story-based shows, we can have our slower shows, we can have shows that try to wine and dine us before the action, and we can also have a show like Solo Leveling for us people that's bricked up and ready for the next fight. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say for this, man. Tell me what you guys think. How excited are you for that Solo Leveling movie? Do you think it's gonna break them Demon Slayer records? Cause I low-key think it might. It has a great chance. So with that being said, man, I'm going to see you guys next time, man. Have a great day.